we're back, everyone. Adjusting my headset. And The Witcher 3. It's another series I want to do. I have to wait till February. Sad face. Well then. Let's go deal with whatever I was dealing with. The wine and stuff. Bandits? You look like bandits.
This shall drag on too long. Life is beautiful. Shut up and Crikey's hell!
Bandits. So what do you have here? Two prime mech. The bearers of Luke. To prime mech. The bearers of Beelclair House of Pleasure. No bro, I'll be sure. To the point. Feck Filbert. Side stick. Startling and Loft can lick my Dario. On my own, thanks to that flying silver hen I can live like a Zeracanian Pasha. The lads are glad too, because finishing off merchants is not at all bad as where it goes. Doesn't tire you much, your blood can be washed off, and what loot. Yesterday, for example, a girlfriend drove through 4 barrels of rum and dried ham. Did we ever have ourselves a feast? Which is why I'm telling you, bro. Ditch that bra for business and join my band of merry men. I'm sure Mom cries herself to sleep every night. Think of her son working at a bordello. Never do her heart. Good to know I've got an eye on you. Yeah, as a bandit. So, what I was going to say, you mentioned ham. That's not ham. Neither is that. Maybe it's inside the rope wagon. Like I say something in though. I cannot access though. That makes me sad. Because I see you in though. No. You're right there, bag. Sad face. Oh well. I think I remember this quest coming up. This here's an interesting one. Because it involves us not killing. I said not killing.
Camp's abandoned, but a lot of this damage is recent. Guess I arrived just a little too late. Man, should look around still. Big beast inflicted these wounds. Clear from the claw marks. Must have a toothy smile too, judging by what ripped his throat open. Signs of a fight. Paw prints, beastly ones, that's clear. Just on this spot though. Aerial attack, must have been. Draconid, gotta be. Maybe a basilisk? Except these prints don't belong to any variety I know. Just a little different.
I was going to investigate further, but...
Area's dangerous. I'd say there's a basilisk nesting around here. It'd be wise to remain at some distance.
Yes, I'm familiar with the matter, and quite proud to say a basilisk does nest here. I look after it personally.
Look after it? It's not exactly a pet. Beasts murdering folk who come through here.
Just a minute. It does not murder those who do not trespass upon its territory. I posted a number of signs, warnings, specifically to prevent anyone from coming to any harm.
Well, a lot of good they did. Got a freshly mangled corpse right here.
Most likely a merchant, the poor bloke. Just today, I learned 2 traders had chosen this route despite the signs. I came as quick as I could to warn them. Too late, alas. I've instructed my servants. They shall take the body, return it to the family with a generous sum as recompense.
Claim this to be the last surviving basilisk? How do you figure?
The last of this subspecies. Their population was much larger at one time, see? Before the beech forests were felled.
Mean to suggest a direct correlation between beechwood forest density and basilisk populations?
Indirect, I'd prefer to contend. Beechwood forests are the chief habitat of roe deer, you see. In turn, a staple of the basilisk diet. When roe deer grew scarce, basilisks made humans their staple food. Enter the witchers. And thus, we've come to this one last specimen. It's a female. As recently as last year, we still had 2. But Jokast's mate passed on, alas.
Jokast?
Should she not have a name? My father dubbed her in honor of my dear departed mother. Jokast was brooding then. 2 eggs. That she cast from her nest, alas, when the male perished.
Pay the victim's family's compensation? Why?
These lands have been my family's for decades, granted to us by Duchess Ademarta. Beyond them, the basilisk ventures not, hunts not, it does not kill or destroy. Provided it is not provoked. Yet if it does destroy, if it kills, I compensate all for the loss, from my own coffers.
Well, there you go.
Your coffers. Got a store of sons and husbands in there to compensate for those shredded by your beast?
Naturally, I cannot revive the dead, but I do make generous restitution to their loved ones. Just last summer, I paid a leather tooler's widow 800 crowns. This unfortunate merchant's family, to be duly indemnified as well.
So who are you?
Who exactly are you? And how'd you develop such an interest in the beast?
Count Borges, happy to be of service. As to the beast, well, this subspecies is our dynastic symbol. The de Salfareses have for centuries signed with the Regulus Platinum. As family legend has it, a female of the species rescued an ancestor, a boy at the time, from a burning building. She took the tyke back to her nest, where she fed him as if he were one of her own youngsters.
Malarkey.
To be sure, but beautiful malarkey it is.
Well, there you go.
Where's the basilisk nesting? Any idea?
Of course I've an idea, but you don't really expect me to tell you. Those are not toy swords. I know your intentions.
Find it myself then. Easy to track with its distinct paw prints. Mentioned 2 merchants, so I might also look for the other corpse.
Yeah, I'm not gonna help you. Beware of the White Tower, danger zone. Do not enter.
Strange. These burn marks. Beast's venom make them? Subspecies must be highly toxic.
It is so indeed. A wound from a sterling basilisk festers long.
Need to brew a potion that'll neutralize that. Basilisk scales are usually thicker, not nearly so fine. Could be more sensitive to fire, this one.
Alas, it is true. Jokast has a terrible fear of fire. She's a highly sensitive creature. Rid your mind of any thought to kill her. You would destroy the last of a species.
That would be bad.
Busted barrels. Contents spilled all over. Must have been tannin in there. Used to treat leather. Beast smashed the barrels. That's how the scent got on the scale.
Yokoko is so very curious. Strong scents especially intrigue her. The barrels, they must have drawn her in. Drawn her to the caravan.
Busted barrels slimed with venom. Hallmarks of an attack. Basilisk must have caught the second victim here. Anyway, got 2 scents. Venom and tannin. Ought to be enough to track the beast.
Why track her at all? Your caste is protected. Her death would forever destabilize the ecosystem. Who knows what would happen? I see unforeseeable consequences down the line. Simply refrain from provoking her. Harm her not, and she too will leave you untouched. I've long suspected they do it on purpose. Scent their goods. They seek to lure the basilisk to destroy their wares. It allows them to demand compensation from their assurers.
Are you following me? I had a trail and then I lost it. Damn it. You know what? I have to sell this quest just because I'm struggling now. It's like, okay. So here's a cent. 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 There we go. Cent.
Odors dispersed. Seems to be everywhere. Basilisk must be high in the sky. Bloodstains. Clear as day.
Sorry for all the bloodstains. So that's question mark hole though.
Sense perceptible again. Just as I expected. Second victim, but relatively unscathed. Basilisk must have been dragging him back to its nest for later. Dropped him for some reason. Wonder why.
Dear guest, apply to your question regarding the planned transfer route for the Barrows of Tannin. Now would you confirm the virtual itinerary supported by the guild still goes to the lands belonging to Count D. Silverless? The board sees no reason to deviate from our traditional path. The Count has pledged to cover all events with damage covered by the Great White Tower, so even the cost of the destruction of the entire cargo, the guild will suffer no monetary losses. Well, there you go.
Hear something, but it's no basilisk screech. Human voices.
Oh, you guys.
Yamo, Harry, prepare the equipment. Beast wandered off somewheres. We got to lure it back. And who might you be?
Funny. About to ask you the same.
They call us the Reavers.
Reavers? Wouldn't happen to hail from Crinfrid, would you?
Aye, we do. But how's it you know? And again, who the hell are you?
Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher. Know your brethren in arms. Boholt, Kenneton Desperate, New Boy too.
Ah, you're that witcher. Aye, Boholt mentioned you. Said you swing a mean sword.
A professional. Good you came along. Could take on the brute together. Talk is the venom's something horrifying. Could use another pair of hands. Fee what we've gotten from the guild, we'll share it fair and square. You in?
Gentlemen, this hurts my ears and pains my heart. You aim to kill your caste? It cannot be. The creature is protected. If you fear to lose the guild's reward, I shall repay it, and reward you doubly to leave the beast be. You cannot slay the last living specimen of a near-extinct subspecies?
Willing to pay, are you? Long as we do nothing? That's rather novel. What say you to that, master? Far as I know, beasts culled the human race by 5 already.
Basilisk lives for now. We're not gonna kill it.
A witcher defending a beast. Ever seen that, lads? You like them peaches?
Ah, no scrapping with filth today, it seems. But, you made some mention of coin, as I recall.
I did indeed. And the word once given...
Your share, Witcher.
Easiest job I've ever done. Godspeed, Witcher. Strange working with you. Strange, but nice.
Godspeed, boys.
Bye.
You spared your cust. I thank you. And be assured, I'll take great care she not dine on any other souls.
Gotta try harder. Figure out a way to keep folk out of this area.
That I shall do. Master, you must accept more, be it a symbolic sum. Had you not come along, the reefers would surely have slain my Yokast.
I don't.
Don't need any more. Rather you paid it out to the families of your pet's victims.
Noble of you, Master. I shall take the advice to heart. Yokast has flown her nest.
Must have sensed a threat. Likely to return eventually, though.
She'll return. Always does. I suspect I might even know where she's gone. I tracked her away and believe she might have found a new mate. It's an ordinary basilisk, not a silvery one. But something might come of it. Who knows? Yokast could lay new eggs. Perhaps produce an entirely new crossbreed.
Sure hope not. Take care.
I like to think, as a witcher, we're not exactly just exterminating all monsters. We're sort of maintaining the balance. Right. If monsters do bad things, we kill them. However, in this case, the basilisk just likes this area here, and he did put up warnings. He did say, this protected area, don't come in, stop that. Problem is, people came in anyway, because they didn't give a single shit. Because they didn't give a single shit, people died. And he has to pay off people. That's not the basket's fault. I mean, they had stuff that attracted attention. And it's a wild animal, so... It's like going into a frickin' bear's den and expecting the bear to just leave you alone.
Not good.
Oh, hey.
Blood. Lots of it.
Well, then.
Kikimores?
Oh god. Kikimore's not that bad. Better than centipedes. Oh, it's like I was going to summon that, but apparently I can't. Which, this is not the quest I was tracking. I believe I was tracking that quest, but fine. If you insist. Looks like I said there was one door without problem. Oh, they have that. I am sorry.
Kicking more eggs. Need to incinerate these to ash.
Yes, of course we do.
So, missing workers. This is what became of them.
Geralt, what did you say about incinerating the nest to ash? But no. We have to stop. So I think those eggs survived because the game won't let me destroy them after... What are you doing, Cave? Statue's coming along. I think all it really needs now is... Wait, what? Hi.
All of us at once.
Well, horses can't be killed for some strange reason. Screw you too, horse. Look at all these question marks. It's gonna say that down there was a statue of Lapiota, is that? You're not my target, horse. Calm down. I think we're near one of the hand locations. Forgot about the hand location in the cave, honestly. I think the one I'm thinking of is this one up here. Forget who's in charge of this one. It's probably a convenient note here. And the leader probably has a convenient note that says about how all the operations are. So let's see. Immo, forgive me for fleeing without saying a word. But, you know, if I learned my intentions, you would sooner break my knees than allow me to leave. You must understand the life of a village scribbler. It's not for me. I do not end up like Fowler, spending my entire life hunched over tomes and slowly lose my eyesight during days and nights spent in dark offices. To live a life of adventure. Perhaps one day I'll visit you, my darling mother. Meanwhile, may you know health, happiness. Your son, Fabrice. Well, problem though is you died. Because you chose the wrong profession. Being a band is not all that is cracked up to be. Especially for a revolving witcher prowling the area. I'll come back to this stuff. I'll hit these ones and work my way over. Ugh. Not that tired, but yeah. Always tired. Hey, look, it's more real. I hate that thing. Such an annoying thing. It's like, oh well, I'm just gonna pop underground and explode, taking a fraction of your health away. So what's in this den? What do you think? Kikimores? Giant centipedes? Oh, more of you. I'm just thinking to say, that's a fine. Jesus, Garrett, do you know what I tell you? These things might even more annoying to fight than the centipedes. But they have basically almost very similar mechanics to the centipedes, honestly. And they both spit acid. Just these ones basically pop in and out of frickin' plants. Plants that explode. They don't just pop out at random locations, and you can't just frickin' yurt in these ones. So they might even be worse than the giant centipedes. Okay, so the thing about monster dens is there's supposed to be a loot box here somewhere. Now I have to loot that before it's considered done. So I have to look for that. I think you're my thing. Oh. Hey. That's convenient. Burned all my bridges. No returning possible. And after I committed murder and took those Grandmaster diagrams. Probably all on my tail. Hope to finish the deal quick and start a new life in the south. Time as Witcher is over. Can't trust laundry, especially since he insisted me in abandoned den. Hit the diagrams of cave with no ordinary man. Well, no ordinary man will be able to enter. Everything goes smooth. I'll collect my coin, tell him the caches in the pits of broom, and offer to escort him there for an additional fee. If it doesn't go smooth and someone finds these notes, know this, it was worth it. Worth carrying my own, worth stealing, worth anything to escape from a miserable life on the path. So basically the Witcher killed another Witcher.
Every Witcher's felt it. The urge to drop it all and ride off into the sunset. This one decided to act on the urge. Costs be damned. No one lives there anymore. Might still find some clues, though.
I was gonna say, don't I still need to go over there to that one? Unless there's another location. I think it's just... See, there's 3 here, there's probably another 3 there, or so, yeah. But that was not the actual loot pile, though, for some reason. Seriously, where are you, loot? Oh, wait a second. What's that? Eh. Great. I seriously have to do this. I think I seriously have to do this. Yep. Well, that looks like a loot. I didn't want to pick up that ass, but... My church friend, Gustav, I yearn to thank you for our last rendezvous. At the very thought of another, I burst with rapturous joy. Can you believe 2 people who were previously unknown to one another could become so close so quickly? Yes, if there's anything I'm probably smarter still. Well, Gustav, I have always had a fondness for flowers. My tragedy ceased. Fiancé would gather them for me in the pits of broom. That's where we're at. be lying if I said I had ever seen such blooms more fair. Ah, the very thought that you would go to such lengths and pick me a bouquet with your own strong hands makes my heart skip a beat. To bring me those blossoms are proof you truly love me. Now, the question is, did she actually care for him, or was she sending him here to die? That is the question. But she might not have known there was, you know, giant killer flowers here. Or she might have known that there are giant killer flowers here. Oh well, that takes care of half the Witcher Guild here. Wait, no, maybe technically not half. Because remember, Feline has a crossbow. Because if there's 3 at the outer location, then there's still going to be 1 somewhere. Okay, wait, is this here the same cave, or does this cave lead down to where I'm going? Oop. Okay, that was awkward. And this is leading where I'm going.
Great.
Oh, hey, look, it's bad.
Save me!
Pathetic.
Duck and don't get hit by the whirlwind. Ooh, stop! My loot! Game!
Thank you, noble knight. I ventured north in search of herbs for a new flavored wine. When suddenly,
Calm down. It's over.
the Bang Diddlers kidnapped me. In hopes of collecting a ransom, I'm sure. But with Master Liam's troubles, he never could have paid them. Ah,
He
but
never
I'm
could have paid them, yet
free
he's
and
trying to buy...
safe, thanks to you. Should you need any herbs, I've a hearty stock at the Coronata. Will you work me there?
No, I
Need
can't.
to look around here some more, but I'll be sure to stop by if I'm ever in the area.
I shall be waiting.
It's like I would escort back safely, but there's loot to be had. Like there's a ladder hill. This is probably important stuff. I'll be short to the point. You're to grab Liam's service and keep him for finishing production of that new wine. Leave the girl alone till I send more orders. See more incriminating documents. And I could have missed those because, oh, well, you saved this person. You should escort them back. Ooh, exquisite honey. Remember, there's that place way down there. Across like the whole frickin' world. Dex. No, I have to go up this way. Yeah. There you go. Now, how did she get out here safely? It's best we don't question it. Also, we will be stopping by though eventually. So, basically, here's his vineyard. Here's her vineyard. There's all these other problematic areas. So basically some of her stuff is connected to what I would assume would be my grounds. Why is your grounds are my grounds? Doesn't make any sense. Oh well, continuing on. Oh my. First of all, that was a dog. No, that's a panther. Bauer was like, is it trying to T-pose? Okay then. Fine, I'll take that. Oh yeah, I haven't even found quite a few of the frickin' die diagrams yet. Ooh, bananas. Like, have I even seen bananas yet in the game? Can't remember. I mean... well, all this jewelry, that's probably weighing me down. Speaking of that... oh yeah, we have a nice freaking banana. 86 bananas. So we haven't getting them, right. Okay, so... you have the loot. Orders for Calvin. Calvin, you know I like you. Unlike the rest of the lot, you've got a good head on your shoulders. But the thing about Panther? Seriously, lad. You've adopted a diddling Panther? Whoever Wing came back to the camp without bumps so bent they have to doo-doo standing up for weeks. And the very thought of going back up drawer has them shaking so hard that their seams burst. This can't go on. Could you even go on so daft as to give it a name? Hobbs the Panther? Calvin and Hobbs. Wonderful. There's a reference for most people that won't understand such. Play it off you're not, aren't you? Now concentrate, because I don't feel like repeating this. The lad who brought this letter is carrying a hefty coin pouch. That's the lion's show. No bleeding pun intended. The loot from our last job. The pouch is yours. But you take that old-grown key somewhere on the warehouse and slit its throat. Simple enough. Something you're getting from me. You buy yourself 2 pale-blooded greyhound. And we can fairly get... so greyhounds exist in this, huh? Interesting. And you can get the whole thing. That's me being generous. Don't make me change tats. I was gonna say, I haven't even seen greyhounds in this game. So I don't... do they actually exist in this universe? Huh. Weird. Oh yes, most dogs we've seen are basically... evil wolves, or those... mutated, scarred dogs, the rabid, wild dogs, basically. I have seen some regular dogs, like the dog around our place, but that's not a greyhound. Not entirely sure what that is exactly. Well, might as well head up here now. So Calvin and Hobbs. As I glance slightly over to the right at my bookshelf. Hey look, I have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 10 Calvin and Hobbes comic books. And these are the good comic books. They're not like, you know, just like the simple magazine style comic book. These are the thick ones. All the pages. That's how they used to make them back in the day.
Must be Delaune's residence.
Like Garfield and Heathcliff and all that fun stuff. So how do I get in now? Ah. Do I just go in the front door?
Gotta find a way inside.
Well, apparently we don't just go in the front door. Can I jump it? No. How to get... How about this door? No, people are smart and lock the doors. Well, that will work.
Let's dance.
Ow. That actually hit me.
I get a piece of you, Grey Groin.
My soul cannot handle this. It simply cannot. Oh, Lebioda's wounds.
You're distracting me
Calm
from
down.
loot.
It's over.
Important loot.
I thank you, sir. And you must forgive me my momentary loss of composure. Are you in need of accoutrements, monsieur?
So what in the world are you doing?
Villa looks abandoned. You its owner?
More its temporary steward. By order of the Treasury Minister, I am to serve as caretaker of Count Delaune's properties and estates. The Count is missing.
Think the Count's barely hiding down that witch.
No one at the palace warned me. Villafedet is the lair of bandits. That is to say it was, but is no more. Thanks to your heroism, Monsieur Witcher.
So, what do you have?
What do you have that you're willing to sell?
You have crap. Like all the other traders.
Thanks. So long.
I need to loot this place. It's important. Ooh, Grill Park. Okay, so... where is what I'm after? Wait. Yeah, maybe there is an actual 7th because you didn't get like plans to upgrade my crossbow. Which annoys me. Because technically the 2-shot crossbow is better than the Witcher ones. Minus their additional stats and their bonus experience and all that fun stuff. Yeah, I just thought about it. Items must be upgraded to Grandmaster level to unlock bonuses. So technically, even if I did replace one of these swords, I wouldn't get the full bonuses because even though I still have the crossbow can't be upgraded to Grandmaster. Huh. Interesting. Sudden realization that basically the crossbow isn't even that useful still. Yet there's all those skills that are like, hey, we can make your crossbow better. No, The crossbow is basically, it's an additional mechanic. It's not a weapon. It's just something to help you kill things in the air and things in the water. So what's in here? Some grilled pork, a roasted ham, some stuff I don't care about, painting with my armor. Dear Bartholomew, I have received your letter. I'm delighted you found a solution to your problems. The witcher you described does indeed seem dangerous. You yourself always told me they're all freaks and cold-hard murderers. Yet despite all that, I think you should agree to his offer. If those diagrams truly do outline revolutionary new methods of armorsmithing, not only will you be able to complete the contract your grace has given you, but you also earn a great deal of glory for yourself. That I know is what you value above all else. Going to the bandits who draw on the roads of Arthak powers for protection is a wise move. The knights cannot get the best of them, but you will also feel duly cowed in their presence. Shady miscreants of all types always respect each other. Still be extra careful during that meeting. Bandits and witches are not to be trusted.
Another tale of a life compromised and ultimately claimed by greed and ambition.
There was only one piece here. So my pieces are over there. In the Hans location. Great. Super. Can't just leave this way. No, of course not. How about the main gate? Where is the key to this bloody place? Well, if there was a key, it would be flashing one of them. None of them are flashing. So how do I get out from all them? Wait. No, that's nothing. That's screw it. I'll get out my own way. Make me do extra work. Couldn't just be all in this one place. So why are you over there? Bandits. Speaking of bandits.
Death comes for you! I'll take you from... Avenge you, comrade!
You guys. Journal and all the loot. Do like all the loot. So what we have? This Hans is mighty odd. Oh, these grissom men with hard eyes, lads with hundreds murders under their belts, and now half of them sit around all evening scribbling in a journal or writing letters. Where all these blasted scholars come from? My lord managed to beat letters my head before I seduced his daughter, and he chased me off, but someone like Sylvian Blacktooth, how to master the art of writing while traveling for circus and sweeping dung from the cages. Just like now we're sitting guard with 3 other lads, instead of sipping unwind farting into fire. No more stuff. They all sat there quietly jotting things into their notebooks. What really scares me is that maybe Starling Dragon likes the company of literates of the sort. And I'm going to start a journal myself. So, nerd bandits. They're right all the time. I don't understand. I don't know either. It's like I want you guys to write in your journals. And all that fun stuff. It's like you guys are bandits. Why are you doing this? We must be smart bandits who know how to read and write. Oh, fine. I was gonna say, I don't know exactly how lights work in the Witcher universe, but... And my buffs are way low. Did I hit one of my potions? I hit one of my potions. Cause that's my inventory key. Yay. Only 1 point. I think we're gonna need at least 2 more. So, Panthers. Yeah, like wild darts. See, that one looks better than most of the darts we've seen. Oh yeah, the silver basket. It's different than regular basilisk. So perception vulnerable to fire. But yeah, that's what I was complaining about. So there's Arrakis saying. There's Intriga. There's Kikimors. All about practically the same. Just variants of that whole spidery crap like thing. Then there's those. Those ones are the most closely ones related to spiders, I'd say. So, white. White transform into dangerous foes and even summon our monsters. Quite funny that Spear out an Ekmaster solution, which now instantly transforms into Bargeist. Yeah, didn't get to do that. Well, at least they aren't like D&D whites that basically sap your stat. Hi. Some dragons in the water. Well, that's about common pace for us. Okay, so now we need to clear all this. Wait, why is road... Oh yeah, because I did this, now it's going back, right. So let's see what's the Hanzo. There's the bonfire though. Probably should make sure they don't reach
Bandit Camp Delone wrote about. Gotta be.
Oh, they'll go straight forward. No way.
What now, you
No.
piece of filth?
Well, maybe, but nah, there's too many. Oh well.
But move.
Up here come the roof.
Damn it.
Where if I hit that? Kaboom.
My composure is gone.
So I tried to go on the roof, but then I realized I can't. There's a good use of words. I mean, holy crap, this is a good use of words. Like, all these guys just want to get hit.
You'll never learn.
You killed him!
Come over better insults.
Smell the scarecrow. Grab the harlot's boot!
I don't know, there's so many of you guys. It's gonna make looting all of you complicated. So I'm not gonna be sure which ones I have looted and which ones I haven't. But yeah, that was definitely on Greyhounds. So you have sort of the bow terrier-like face, but not exactly. Not exactly pit bars. Something on that variant, I'd say. A chest with my set pieces. Oh, went off without a hitch. Bartolomeo de Lene provided Pouncy Fool, just like I thought, which would fell right into a trap too. With too much stock in the skills, thought I could handle it. At first we had to like bored thugs, just pick your noses and wait for a pay. De-Lene and the Witcher finally came to terms. The Witcher that stepped here was hiding the rest of his diagrams in the pits of room. Dangerous place that, but maybe we'll find some safe route to the Witcher's cache. One boat from the Black took care of De-Lene. It's much more trouble from the Witcher, so we have him with a couple. Good thing too, because he still had a good heap of life in him, though we couldn't even get up off his belly. I let the lads check just how much pain the Witcher could stomach. They earned a bit of recreation after the fine job they'd done. Then we got up the coin of De-Lene and soon we'll walk through the pits of room to get those precious diagrams and sell them for all we can.
Witcher and armorer both had shit luck.
So, the Witcher did die. I was gonna get... yeah, I guess... yeah. So I guess he didn't get out, though. Oh shit, yeah. Anyway, there's more bandits, so... we need to take care of them.
Why you really peeved?
Alright, they don't look like the scholarly type, do they?
Grab the harlot's boot!
Damn it.
You maybe, but you look more like a Nilfgaard. So now we need to head up on top of this thing.
donk!
No! Kavlu him!
Come on. That. Seriously? Can't leave your place before everyone shows up. Turquoise armor die. More. I mean, how many of these Toussaint things have I gotten so far? Make me a full set and then some. So, taking the silver salamander into a lot relieves a tense atmosphere. Things have already left to be in the swamps because there's a good number of our men were all for an assignment, but our hands are so bum-huggling huge. Ruins of powerless Archlock still look like a bleeding bazaar. Man can't even empty his bowels of privacy. To top it all, my bones ache to high ends from this humidity. Even winters can't warm me up properly. Need to look around for something and fast before the good mood from the last raid fades completely and forget ornery. This time we need to hit something big. Thinking more and more about the vineyard to the south, Coronetta. I do perfectly. Or sending some scouts, maybe start planning a big job. And I need to straighten out something with the lads. Every other one of them is hip on the idea of scrubbing down members. Regular bloody bunch of literati. Should take to practicing sword player hunting instead of becoming diarist. I keep a log, that's enough for the whole lot of us, so whip one or two of the harlots broods, wipe my derriere with their diaries, and maybe the rest will go down, or get down to some honest banditry. So basically, he didn't tell them to write journals, they just started doing it. And he's like, what the hell is wrong with you guys? You're supposed to be bandits. I keep a journal, but that's mine. You guys don't need to do that. That amuses me more than that should. Ooh. A silver fruit bowl. Anyway, we're done here. Yeah. And fade to black. And here comes the guards and the knights and everyone. 'Cause we did good. Good job, Geralt. You did good.
Witcher, a moment of your time. I shall be
A moment of our time.
Bastards, balls, misericords.
You called me over here, so what do you want?
Well, well. Starling Strakenhoff, House Pam Tittled Harlotsbrut has bit the dust. May he rest in pain and agony. You've earned yourself a steep price cut here, Witcher.
Depends, what do you have? Oh.
Stragan. Name's familiar. Ran into him a while back.
What's this? He must have been a horrible hound shaker. Decent folk don't bear that name.
Can't say if that's true for all the Stragons, but this one sure wasn't decent. Met a bad end, too. Justly so.
You carved up the knob capper. I knew
I'm trying to remember.
Druids did it for me, actually. Burned him alive.
Oh, lovely, lovely.
Okay. I don't rightly remember.
Show me what you have on offer, will you?
Yeah, I honestly don't really have much I really want. Sadly. But as I said about them, they have like, look at that, more damage. Now ours we can really do, since our crossbow and the XP against damage and all that stuff, meh. speak and damage
See you later.
against monsters. From monsters. Anyway.
I shall be famous
We're
one
about
day,
to almost
as famous
over.
as you. The duchy as a whole suffers from a disconnect with reality.
Okay. Probably should be ending the failure soon. So technically we can go back and complete that, but we don't want to do that just yet. Oh no. Excuse me. But we have other stuff to do. We have to solve the entire thing. Cause yeah, there's several ways you could end that. You could give the vineyard to him, you could give it to her, or you could solve this whole mystery of who's been sabotaging who. Oh, here's the Silver Salamander Inn, by the way. Wait, is this the actual... I was like, this can't be the actual inn. Holy crap. Well, bandits. And a whole bunch of things just popped out of the ground. Nope, it's just bandits. A lot of bandits. It's like he had Cryville bandits in his hands. Hence. Because basically, all the crew here, several more camps. Didn't his frickin' pal almost, which had like, I don't know, trained to 50 guys. That's a shining boss spell. Problem is, you're probably not gonna let me loot that boss before phase 2. Yep, there it goes. So much for the loot. Nope, we have to sit here for another day. Cause that's how goat rolls. Remember, I like this DLC. I didn't say I didn't have some issues with it though. Like, I'm not exactly a fan of this. The whole, well, I'm just gonna wait another day. Just gonna wait a day. Because there's a lot of quests that want you to wait a day. Or more, like the frickin' rebuilding our vineyard. Like, hey, go wait a day. So then you wait a day. Or 2 or 3. But then there's all these quests that make you wait a day. So you don't have to basically just use your whole meditation thing, because the game makes you waste days as it is.
Hard on the nerves, eh? That's why you're so
now I have
late.
another inn that we can visit. Which hoping there's more letters here. More things connecting things to things. Oh, maybe you have it. You have a mail. Hey look, it's another frickin' journal. If our fearless leader, Starling Dragon's going to write everything down in his notebook, why, then I'll do the same. And I've plenty to write about. For the way we pillaged and plundered the Silver Salamander, Terror Alert. A pirate dank diarrhea was positively epic. Whole Hands has been fitting for ages to make a jaunt over to that tavern. For how long can you sit twiddling your thumbs at a place that scours the ruins of Arterac? Or up to our ankles, fungus area, and the wind blowing so fierce a bums pucker. Why the dead dong did or stick around. So we did. We got our doo-doo together and went to work. Hit them so hard before they figured out what was going on. Half of them had already been hacked apart. We were torn a flash, in fact. We got so carried away not letting Silvers be seen when we were through. It seems the film managed to scatter into the woods, including that blasted Nefgardian over. Or C2 tracking down Sapphires later. Meanwhile, we'll drink a bit, sing a bit, then head out for a good hunt. So there you go, my memoir, signed me, Vice Head of the Huns. So he was the second in command, basically. Now he's dead. Oh, isn't that lovely?
Witcher! I'm off to the
a word
quick
might
as
I
a
have?
flash. Those girls can't wait to see.
Your
Bloody
sweeping
Hanses.
is
It's good you drove them
interesting
off,
manner.
Witcher.
Okay.
And Feyen! Just what we needed. A Witcher with stones of granite. That bloody Hansa has terrorized this
You
land
must be
too
the
long.
Nilfgaardian.
Thank you for your aid, Vatcan.
A Nilfgaardian a long way from home. And he's not a soldier. Don't see that often.
Warfare did not appeal to me. My Vather, however, meaning my father, he fought at Sodden Hill. Survived despite a lung run through with a spear, and a right hand that went missing. Yet the injuries meant he could no longer serve in the Impera Brigade. Here in Toussaint, the climb and wine bolster healing, and a war pension paid in Nilfgaardian florins buys much. An inn, for instance. I thank you, Witcher, for your aid, for recovering my patrimony. Ard Dank.
Well, since
Show me
I'm
what you're
here,
peddling, Nilfgaardian.
why, he has all the stuff. Don't know why I'm so keen on buying stockpiles of food and drink. It's like I already have more than enough. But it's like, oh, well, I might as well buy more. I mean, it's not like it really weighs me down any either, so.
So long.
Hail Geralt ap Rivia.
Oh, but I'm stuck on a stool. One, two, three. I think I'm getting in the fail. Problem is I have to go all the way over there and down here and there. Oh well. We've done enough of this fail. Hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all. Have a nice day.